Alright, welcome back. Today we're tackling the new challenge modes. Starting, I think, with just Jurassic Park. I think we'll go through these in the order they are listed, rather than skip around. So, Jurassic Park. I don't remember all of the quirks with these. I remember that the Site B one, there's like a tour-only area that you have to build around. I remember Jurassic World has the like quirks with the way appeal works. It's got like a slightly different appeal system where appeal degrades over time or whatever. I think Jurassic Park had like intelligent dinosaurs. We're gonna go Jurassic, of course. I think that was one of the quirks. Oh, scientists have the disloyal trait. All scientists? Certain species have the intelligent trait. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. I'm really excited to have new challenge modes to go through. I still wish they would add a true free play challenge mode, ideally where you could pick additional penalties to give to yourself. That'd be fantastic. Like if they do that, we could play this game for the rest of time. Really, coming up with new interesting combinations of settings. Sandbox really doesn't cut it. Even though they added the Jurassic difficulty stuff there, it just isn't the same. Interesting how much infrastructure we're starting with here. I didn't expect that. So we're starting with like a really established park. With a Rex even. Seriously? What's the... Huh. That's already a pretty significant twist on most of the other challenge modes. So, make this much income, maintain guest comfort, make sure dinosaurs have average comfort rating of 90%. Let's take a look at what the deal is. We're starting with one lonely raptor. With intelligent. Breaks out to reach nearby food, guests, and dinosaurs. Plus 20% appeal. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how intelligent works. It's going to be interesting. The Paras and the Brocs. The Paras are happy, the Brocs are not. Okay. 3 Brocs and a bunch of Paras. How many Paras did they give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? There actually are 10 Paras in Jurassic Park. Most impressive that they have the right number. They are the 97 skin. I'll allow it. The JP Paras obviously should be green, but there's not really an equivalent skin. Brock's 93 skin. Great. Cool. Rexy. Missing forest. Rexy's intelligent? Really? I mean, in the context of the later films, maybe, but in the context of Jurassic Park, she's just a dinosaur. We've got a tour. Why do we have this tour that's like going nowhere? And then this tour is going down for some Dilos and some Stegos and Trikes, which hate each other, yeah? Yeah. They dislike each other. Okay, so we're starting with a park with a lot of stuff in it, but it's a very, very poorly built park. Fair enough. Cool. I dig seeing, you know, a lot of the species from the film already set up in the park. It's weird that there's one raptor only, but whatever. Oh, and I guess the red radius is the intelligent radius? So this raptor is going to, like, try to get in here and eat these Paras, I think. Okay, I immediately want to, like, fix a bunch of this, but I might want to let the dialogue play out just to experience it. Coffee. Korean barbecue. We've got our 2 power stations. The visitor center. Tour 1, Tour 2. Med facilities here. Okay, do we start with that scientists? We do, and they are disloyal. So, if we recruit, every scientist is disloyal. Increases sabotage risk when performing tasks. Oh, dear. That's interesting twist, too. Okay, well, that's what we're in for.
The more comfortable an animal is, the more content it will be. All being well, it'll be less difficult to manage, too.
Yes.
Right. Where do we even start? I guess the good news is that Jurassic Park is still standing. Sort of. Who am I kidding? It's a complete mess. We're going to have to find the flaws and fix them. But that's not what concerns me the most. The dinosaurs we're dealing with are more intelligent than ever. They're dangerous, and it won't be easy to contain them.
So is the context that this is supposed to be after the film? Because, like, the Rex pen is broken, like the Rex had escaped. Are the Dilos intelligent? They are too, as well. Are just all the carnivores going to be intelligent? It looks like we have 3 Dilos. Yeah, these guys are fine. Curious. But then, like, what's the idea with the one raptor? Is it the one that was in the freezer? We just let it back out? I guess that could be the idea.
Unhappy scientists on the payroll too. I do hope you're up for the challenge.
Okay, intelligent traits. Dinosaurs with certain levels have the chance of inheriting the intelligent trait. Intelligent dinosaurs have high appeal but are dangerous additions. Chance to break out if they see nearby food, guests, or prey. So you just keep them isolated. Or have fences of appropriate security. Sure. Acquire dinosaurs, advance research, increase your income, increase your park rating. Standard stuff. Presumably, that is the full intro. So, first things first, we're going to sedate this raptor. Second thing, let's take stock of what the genetics situation here looks like. 83, 75, 69, 65, 55. We have no Rex DNA despite having a Rex in the park. Okay. So we got to protect her. She's very valuable to us. All right. Oh, what else do we have in the roster? Carno, Kamara, Braki, Pato, Casmo, Chung, Silo. Is this the same roster as the Chaos Theory? Because I was annoyed by some of the choices they made for the roster. Yeah, no Herrerasaurus despite it being canonically in Jurassic Park. Gross. I don't know why the roster is so weird compared to the Return to Jurassic Park roster in the first game, which was like flawless in terms of the dinosaurs that should have been available, basically. Well, damn near flawless, let's say. Okay, well, anyway. Fine. And then you guys. Missing ground fiber, missing ground fruit. But population of 4 is good. Let's get a fence in here and separate these two. Just keep them from interacting that way. Why don't we just do it right like that, I think. You have no water in your pen. How have you made it this long? Ground fiber. Yeah, I think this is what we do really for the first stage, is just make sure the park is stable as it stands. So they'll be happy. Stegos, you are missing forest, water. Well, you have forest. You're missing water, ground fruit, ground fiber. Water, we can put water up here, maybe. We'll have to see what we want to do with the tour in regards to this kind of stuff. Okay, we've got we do have like this other tour area here to build in, so we can just put a viewing thing on this. Ground fruit, ground fiber. Ground fruit, ground fiber. Yeah, so just this brush is everything we need. They have enough forest. So let's just make sure they have enough of this stuff. And then they'll find the water and they'll be fine. Okay. So those are dealt with. Dilos. Missing forest and prey. Goat feeder. You have plenty of water. Okay. That'll do the job for trees. This is unpowered because we need a substation nearby. Let's put it in over here because this is an area where we could expand to more. Just do that for now. Okay, so this tour I think is fine. Dilo, trike, maybe stag from where it's viewing. Maybe not. No, it doesn't see the stag. So we'll want to put in viewing galleries down here for the stegos, I think. In terms of needs and amenities, they're not doing anything. I guess the tours count as transport rating. So I suppose since there's no other attractions, this doesn't count. I would have assumed it counted as an attraction for visibility, but I guess it doesn't. This Jeep is still on the way. I think we might just knock down the fence in the back and expand this enclosure, because the Brockies have most of this already in territory. Well, it might work as it stands. Let's see what we can do with it, I guess. No, I think we should expand it. I'm just going to sell this Raptor. We're just going to scrap that out, sell that Raptor off. The Rex, missing just some sand. Right, she's good to go. Presumably not a problem. Presumably, like in terms of the intelligent trait, presumably not going to be a problem. There's no prey near her. I don't think the tour is an issue, so I think that's good. Are we not open? Where's the entryway? Oh, fun. The arrival point connects to the tour. Okay. Interesting park build they're starting us with the tour connecting to that. Where's the Rex's feeder? Right in the middle. Really needs, like, viewing towers. And then we have no visibility on the... Yeah, no visibility whatsoever on the Brockies. Okay, so we need to take care... Let's take care of that first. We need some consistent visibility here. So I think we do that. Put one in over here too. Connect them up. So I'm going to go ahead and flatten out. How are we doing on cash? 2 million bucks. Probably be fine. Let's flatten out to this one, I guess, since the gate's on that level. Okay. Not exactly a good use of money, but it'll work. It's fine. We'll have to see if the transport rating is going to be an issue with how far away this gallery ends up being. We can redo the tour to fix that if that's a problem. Then this one's going to go down here somewhere. flatten this to this kind of level. And we want to get that Rex in view because that is our star attraction, really. So let's get that in view as well right now if we can. Or just even like the possibility of having it in view with any kind of consistency. That is a pretty good place for that to be. I'm going to delete this nub because that's going to look awkward and weird if we don't. Okay, so that'll get these guys in view. Raptor's tranked. Let's sell the raptor. And then let's remove this and expand the pen. And then get the Brockies settled in here. Some more forest. Actually, they should have plenty of forest. We don't really need any more. They'll just move down there and it'll be fine. Alright, we'll check back on the Brockies later once the territory's adjusted. Okay. Oh, but the Rex is intelligent. Which means if it sees the people, it's going to want to break out. Right. So we probably want to use the tour? So maybe we do this? Let's try the tour and see if it reacts to the tour or not. Okay, Ranger teams. Assigned to there. Assigned to there. Repair that gate, I guess. That was broken somehow. Maybe it started broken. Oh, everything starts slightly damaged, apparently. Fine. This Ranger team will cover the Dilos and the Trikes and Stegs. And then, yeah, you can come back and repair some stuff. We are bleeding cash still. Once these are built, we should be good. Should be is really the operative word. Okay, we're making some income. No profit, but should be improving here. Okay, what are these settings on these tours? 1 vehicle per 100, 1 vehicle per 50. We'll just do that, as many as possible. 100%, 100%, 100%. Paras at 100, Brocky 98. Getting closer. Okay, they look good. Brockies and Paras are happy. Okay. So, are we making profit? No, but we're still on the upswing. Fine. No restrooms, no shelters, no accommodation. Missing shopping entirely. Let's work on that next. So we'll have that whole segment down here. Presumably they don't care yet. They don't. I'd like to leave that place untouched and deal with that in the future. Fun. Lose a little bit of money. Task time unavailable. 4 times task time. This is pretty minor altogether because it's a quick building thing and whatnot. That's actually completely out of view of power. We'll move that restroom. I wasn't paying attention to that. It's not worth putting another power thing in, I don't think. Small hotel in here somewhere. With the visibility cone from it. Could tuck it in that corner or in here. I think I might just put it in here. What is the... Yeah, okay, so the grid doesn't align here with anything, which kind of sucks. I'm going to put this over here. Okay, another one of these events. Incorrect building materials, lose money. 3 times task time. I'm just going to take the task time. I don't really care if that takes longer to build, since we're still just setting up the park. Anyway, power, substation. That looks weird. That's because it is weird. There we go. That's straight. What else? I guess we need to check those ratings when everything's actually built. So they're pretty okay with that stuff. Actually, we might be better off with some of the 2s. Let's let this one build and then adjust it. And then these ones probably don't have any modules in them. We should get that going. No, they have modules. They're just weird. All right, let's just reset these. Coffee is not bad. One 9. Korean barbecue with a bunch of orange is actually really interesting. That's 5 updoots covering all of the orange by itself. I think that is pretty acceptable. And covers the yellow. So we just need white and green then. Except we don't have other really notable options for white and green. So this might want to be falafel wraps. Yeah, that covers the green. Donuts with those. Looks good to me. Profitable. Great. We're still losing money. We do have this little sabotage risk that popped up here now. Okay. Research available. Yes, we haven't even looked at our research yet. Mostly just worried about getting the park working. Now. Out of view, para. Out of view, Brock. Dilo. We're going to want towers, I think. I think towers will be really good for dealing with the intelligent dinos. So far, the Dilos seem like they're content. Okie dokie. It's coming along well. I suppose part of what we need to do is sort out the scientist situation exactly. Like, what are we going to do with them? Emergency bunker. We need some more shelter in this direction. We'll put that one in and see how it looks. Probably do. I mean, we almost certainly need a third one down here. So let's just do it. Okay, so park ratings. Amenities in the 90s is good here. Guests, restroom coverage poor, shelter coverage poor, accommodation rating poor, but we're working on all that stuff. That's still building. Appeal rating, 20 species target, 7 visible, penalty, blah, blah, blah. That all seems fine. We need better visibility on that Rex. So, scientists, what is going to be the plan here? We don't know quite yet how disloyal fully works. Increases sabotage risk, sure, but like, what does that fully imply? Logistics specialist. So there's maybe an argument for like minimizing the amount of scientists we use, because if we send perhaps 2 disloyal scientists on the same job versus 1, that might double sabotage. That would make sense, right? In which case pushing specialists is probably good. I'm going to grab this logistics specialist right away. I'm going to do it. That gives us a 5 and a 9 on 2 to play with there. I think that's pretty good. Let's look at the research situation. So, Struthy. We start with no Gallimimus, I just realized, which is weird. That's like the big thing missing from the park. I mean, I definitely want to get all like the film cannon dinos put in. Just for fun. I wonder how long we have till that Rex dies. Yeah, so this seems to me like it's the same stuff as before. So we're going to start doing fossils right away. I think the first thing to do is probably the Science and Expedition Center upgrades. So I think we'll do that. And this will be our first look at disloyal as well. So there's that coming. Let's take a look at our Rex. Expected lifespan is only 66. Probably because the genome data is low. Can we see the genome data anywhere here? 1520 intelligent. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see the percentage after it's cloned. Okay, well, whatever. We don't have an expedition center built, so that's also a thing we need. Okay, well, let's get that going then. Here. Staff center is built. Expedition center. We can build it. Oh, we have to research the expedition center this time? Oh, have 4 scientists employed. Maybe it unlocks automatically. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for them to change. Ranger Team 2 cannot find destination. Where are you going? Here. You're trying to get to here, presumably? Yeah, it looks like there's no gates on this pen. That looks like it fixed it.
You're doing a lovely job.
Okay, there's our park rating, 1 star. Yeah, those have dropped significantly. These are still bad. Yeah, we want to get this park, like, situated before we worry about expanding it anyway. Oh, the Rex is in view. Yeah, that's going to change everything. Can we do mediums? Yeah, we should research medium amenity and just delete the small amenities and update that afterwards. We still need more shelter. Where? Oh, I know where. Yep. Do we need toilets? Yep. Oh, are you guys gonna want, like, shops down here? Oh, what? They want shops here? Hopefully that gets corrected when the, when we have more shop space up here. Because I'm not putting shops down there. That's all fine. Why does this look like there's a building outline here? What is that about? That's really weird. I guess it's because it's dirt patterned around all the buildings, and this is just grass pattern, so it's just the existing shapes. Efficiency upgrades are done. Let's do... We still have $2 million. Let's do amenities next. Hey, Jasmine. How's it going? I think we do... I guess... Yeah, we'll just grab you. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's not put in extraction capacity yet. Yeah, it's really jarring. It's just weird that there's not like some grand final like mission part to it, that it just ends with clearing trees. It feels kind of as unfinished, or like there's more to be done as the original campaign did, which maybe is part of the intent or something. Maybe they do intend to build off of it. Okay, a bunch of research available. That was probably the hotel finishing. Yes, we need another hotel still. And a restroom. Yeah, that's a good point too. That is pretty weird that they give you so much space and nothing to do with it. I think we'll squeeze this down here as much as it will go. Shelter rating was still down, wasn't it? Maybe I'm misremembering. I guess shelter's fine. Another hotel. I'm actually... Maybe we should just throw it down here. Because then we get visibility on, like, stegos. Yeah, the visibility here is kind of poor. Why don't we start building up this section of the park? We'll do all the weird angular paths they're doing. Yeah, this is a really interesting challenge mode with the way it's set up. It's weird there's no Gallimimuses, though. Yeah, we'll just put it in, this one in here, I think. We're not going to put shops down here until we get the bigger ones, but we should make sure we get a shelter, or a bunker and a bathroom. Man, I think I'll just stick it there. And then I'm going to put the hotel down here as well. Let's let these two build and see what the visibility arcs look like, and then put the hotel down. All right, back to the upper level. Don't get separated from your friends, Para. Okay, improved amenities are available now. Accommodation rating is the only one of these ratings that's bad. That'll get fixed with that second hotel. Yeah, obviously the shops are awful. Scientists have not changed. We're going to hold out for 1 month still to get a specialist if we can. So, visibility down here. Stego enclosure is pretty good. Actually, the trike enclosure is pretty good too. This is bolstered by the cars a bit, but it's not bad. Unless we want to put it... No, the dilos are smart. We need to stay away from them, or they'll break out. We could put this across this gap. I actually kind of want to cover this lake more than anything. Let's put it over here. Let's put it like this. I do want it reasonably straight, though. I think that looks fine, actually. So that like that. And then we need our medium amenities. This one is primarily green and white. Key rings. Yeah, sure. It's a skeleton display. I guess we'll leave it alone for now and check back. Choose a contract. Profits, revenue. Revenue and profits will both be easy, so we'll take the one that's worth more. Because we're literally replacing shops right now. Obstructed by standard path. Wow, that's gross. Line up. There we go. Reconnect that. Medium amenity can now fit in here. Yes. We did shopping. Yeah, key rings. Okay. Medium amenity. Drinks. We want green. I guess we'll do the boba tea. That seems fine. With a skeleton display. Definitely let that all get built. See what it looks like. Lastly, food. We can tuck it in. Nope. Nope.
Well done.
Nope.
You did a really good job with that one.
Alright, we'll put it all the way down here. We can even get on the existing power network, which is pretty good. I'll do donuts. Skeleton display. See what it looks like when it's built. Actually, this might be better suited as ginger beer. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Ginger beer charity boxes. Leisure wear charity boxes.
That's a star for a star.
We need, I think, steaks. Makes sense. Oh, but this one doesn't have charity boxes. Well, it can stay as stay, because it doesn't really matter. As long as it's one of the ones that's 24.
A job well done.
Okay, so this section is probably pretty good. Nope, accommodation rating is bad again. 2.5 stars, though. Amenity coverage is still trash for the upper level of the park. Restroom coverage is 99%. I'm going to put another... Well, actually, what are these pulling? 270, 270. I think we can swing a second hotel down here. I think that's just fine. Instructed by the tour track, yeah. So I think we'll just throw it over here. With a power station. I'm gonna just yeah, we'll put it right there. Please snap, thank you. Okay, second hotel. Upper level of the park. We're gonna keep going for a longer episode just to get the park sorted out. This episode, and then next episode we can begin expanding off of the existing base they've given us. Okay. This is probably going to do weird things with some of the demand, because it's on the other side of the path, unless they fix some of the weird quirks with this system. Are these guys deleted up here? Yes, they are. Alright. Medium amenities. We can put them down here, or we can try to start them more in this section. We probably need them in both, to be honest. Why don't we compromise? Actually, you know what? No, we'll push them down this way. A lot of green, but also a lot of orange. I think Korean barbecue makes a lot of sense here, because then we can do the white and the green on the upgrades. Something like that. We'll have to let it get built, of course, because they bug out now every time. Since the update, you can't actually set them up fully unless you memorize the slider positions. Yeah, I haven't even seen the Kets yet. Like, we've never had an opportunity to use one. I think that's the only dinosaur we haven't seen of the new ones. Probably want to skew this towards orange again. So I guess we'll do coffee. Skeleton display, and then let it update and see what else we need. Shopping. Could do key rings, but I actually think I want a little bit of yellow, so we don't have to do an upgrade for yellow. So we'll do that. Adoptions. Get those built. Sabotage risk is at 0. Probably a good time to do some research. So let's pick our next research task here. Oh, and our goal is just 5 stars now, so okay. Great. We're basically in free play mode then. Towers. I think we want platforms early for the smart dinos. So we'll do that. It'll allow us to keep the Rex in better view too than just the tour curving around the edge of the enclosure right now, because we can put that tower in like right in here looking out this way, I think. And it'll help with the Paras and Brachys too. I think we'll leave the Dilos as like a tour exclusive. Alright, so this section's built. Toilet actually is good, so I think they fixed this. Because it used to be that some of the ratings wouldn't carry over these little connectors, it seemed like. So this is actually good. Crowding's not great. Amenity coverage looks good. Okay. Let's just take a closer look. So they're not quite capped. A little bit of room to grow. You need some yellow. Yeah, we'll just do an aquarium. And you need some yellow too, so we'll do the same thing. Just switch this to a aquarium. Seems fine. Great, this section's done for now. So we just gotta work out the quirks in this segment. Yeah, so we need more down here. Hopefully if we put stuff in here, it'll actually take care of this section. It might not, though. We need toilet down there. We need shelter nowhere. Yeah, 100%. Okay. 1 toilet. Get the power connected up to. Given that it's a challenge mode, we're not super concerned about aesthetics here. So we'll just, yeah, that's gross, and that's what we're doing. Great. All right, so let's do the second set of medium amenities. We're going to put them in over here. Food, drink, shopping. Shopping is the closest. Shopping's actually good here, too. So we'll start with shopping down here. Whoa. Okay, there we go. White and green. Pretty even split. I guess we'll just start with maybe some t-shirts. We'll just start with that and go from there. Drink. Boba tea is pretty good, but we could do like smoothies or something too. Let's just start with that. Lastly, food. Falafel wraps is pretty good here. Okay, get that all built. Accommodation 100%. Restroom 99, but this one's not built yet. Restroom still 99. Really? That one restroom did nothing to actually increase the rating. So where's the red? Nowhere. Oh no, it's 100% now. It just took a second to update. Okay, great. 302, 292, 76. These are underperforming significantly. Yeah, okay, so they're still unhappy down here. What can we do to prop that up? Visibility's not great on this enclosure to begin with. Well, how bad is it? You know what? 90s across the board is fine right now. We'll worry. It'll change as more stuff is built, so there's no reason to have it perfect right now. And did we finish the tower research? No. Viewing platforms in 20 seconds. So the viewing platforms will be the last major change to getting the park set up, because they'll have a significant effect on visibility. Did you just hit the... You hit the tour vehicle? Does that affect safety rating? No, it doesn't matter. Okay, well, fine. Fine. Okay, viewing towers. Okay, first off, the Rex. We need this tower to be far enough away that intelligent trait doesn't mess up everything. Yeah, so I guess I can only see that if I hover and not actually click on it. So the arc is slightly beyond the tour, and that's defined by the borders of the territory, which is the pen here. I think what we'll try is we'll put the tower right up tight to it, because the path will be safely out of range. That looks pretty straight. Something like this. This is also a way for us to test the boundaries of the intelligence trait and see if it's going to be an issue or not with us putting that close. I'm hoping, or my thought, the way I think it works, is that it doesn't matter because the actual little guest guys are only on the path and cease to exist once they enter the tower, presumably. But if that is not true from the perspective of the intelligence trait, we'll have to move it. So that gets that in view. Next, we would like a tower in here. Why don't we delete this gate? This gate is improperly placed anyway, kinda. Restricted by the restroom. Why don't we get rid of the restroom? See, now that's my fault for putting the restroom there. Full responsibility to me for that decision. I think we'll just shift it over here. New gate can go in back here. Urgent message. Endangered species. Gain money. Take the hit to publicity. I'll do it. Screw it. We have sabotage risks like all the time in this park anyway, so we might as well just do further risk. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay. If we put this viewing gallery in here, it doesn't achieve anything. If we put it in down here, it's really far away and doesn't really achieve anything. I really don't want to change the existing fences too much. I might just let it sit like that. The last place we could do a viewing gallery would be down here. Or a viewing platform, I mean, is down here. Get the dilos in view, maybe. Use this little bit that we have sticking out here, too. Let's look at the dilos. Oops, hover. Wait. Yeah, there's the red. Okay, there's like a delay before it pops up. A little obnoxious. Platform. So we need power. This is all a bit ramshackle in its layout, but we're here to win, not to build a pretty park in this mode, so I'm okay with it. This one's probably entirely redundant now. Maybe. Let's get this one built. Look at the power grid. You know what? We'll leave it in there as redundancy. It doesn't matter. Okay. 90s. Guest shelter coverages took a hit. Not down here, though. Probably up over here somewhere. Yes, down this way. 1. Shelter. No need for a restroom. Okay. So I think that kind of completes stage 1 of the park. We just hit 2.5 stars as well. Well timed. So, let's end the episode by discussing the plans going forward. We need to get the Expedition Center in now and work on new species and complete the genome for the existing species. How do the paras feel about their current location? Plenty of margin. We could put a bunch more paras in here. We could also just find something else to live with them. Drysaurus is unlocked already. So is Struthi, of course. We've also unlocked Casmo and Styrak to go with Trike and Packy. I'm probably gonna do a little light RPing on this and try to stick with species that should be in Jurassic Park. We didn't really do that during the Chaos Theory mode, so this would be a fun time to do that. So we should get like Procerado, Compy. We obviously can't get everything because Herrera isn't in this mode for some reason, some really inexplicable reason. But we'll do the best we can. What's the gene mod situation like? So we've got access to everything. These apparently aren't blocked, which is interesting. Okay. Well, we need to get our expedition center, so let's get our scientist hired here. The month did tick over, so if we don't have a good person, we can just grab anybody. And we don't have a good person. We probably need more genetics, maybe some welfare. 3 and 3, with caps of 6 and 4. 2 and 3 with caps of 6 and 4. And a 4 and a 2 with caps of 9 and 5. 6 mil 8. I think we'll take this guy. He's much cheaper and pretty much just as good at this stage. So that's unlocked completely. We go over the specialist facility here. It gives us a free pip to the logistics guy, and then if we recruit more specialists, it'll be useful. I want to do something for research right now. Although, we're going to get the expedition center built. I think we'll do this. They can do that while the expedition center builds, like between episodes. Expedition Center. What am I doing? What am I under that window for? Expedition Center. Where, oh where do we want to put you? You look like you should be right here. It's what looks like the spot for you to be. Everything else is kind of right here. Sure, why not? No power. Okay, so we need power upgrades. Let's shutter the hatchery temporarily. Oh, also we should probably have a pathway coming up from this somewhere, just to link this section of the park together a little bit more efficiently in terms of travel distance. Do we have... Wait, there's no transport rating in Jurassic Era. Even with the changes to the tours to allow them to function as transport rating's still not a consideration in this mode. Okay. That's important to know, actually. That's pretty relevant to decision making. Okay. So, one final pass through ratings here. 98, 94, 90. 100%. 95 publicity, but it's recovering. We have $6 million. Let's get our upgrades we purchased put in before I forget they exist. Prior to extraction, simultaneous fossil extraction, yes. This one, nothing for you yet. Staff center, we're doing right now. Where's our ranger station? You get scanners. And expedition center is built, and you get yield. Yeah. Storm defense, administration, construction. So those are the control center upgrades. Okay, so that's everything upgraded. The last thing we can do is look at the expedition map. What to do? I think I want to finish the paragenome pretty quick because we can definitely easily release more parasaurs. Currently can't go for it though. I think I'll probably just wait for this guy to get finished with his current task. Yeah, I don't think we need to be doing too much stuff at once. That way we don't run into too much risky sabotage. I think we'll let that stuff run. So we need to do power upgrades. We need better scientists. We need to upgrade the staff center in 40 seconds, but that can also wait. I think we're pretty much good to go then. Danger to vehicle, sure, but it seems fine. We could also think about expanding these herds, possibly. I think the stegos are pretty marginal in their environmental requirements here in this little pen, but the trikes have a good margin. We can easily put out a bunch more trikes. You know, that's a problem for next time. Let's end this one here. Just 1 hour and 1 minute.